In this episode, we are wrapping up our last few days in Malta into one exciting video. We will take you to the stunning Rotunda, explore historical World War II shelter, wander through ancient streets of Andina, admire breathtaking Blue Grotto, visit the colorful Marsaxlokk, and uncover the secrets of St. Paul's Catacombs. So, let's begin. First on the list is Mosta Rotunda. As we approached, we were greeted by the impressive entrance adorned with beautiful statues that seemed to welcome you inside this iconic landmark. The entry fee is a modest €5, granting you access to the ground floor, the upper balcony, and even underground World War II shelter, making it an incredible value for such a rich experience. With the tickets in hand, we stepped inside and went up the narrow staircase to the upper balcony. The climb itself is fascinating. As we passed by the majestic old columns, stunned how they have supported this massive structure for centuries, and reaching the top, we were treated to a stunning view of Mosta and its surroundings. But of course, the real highlight was the balcony, which offers a breathtaking vantage point of the entire parish church, with its enormous dome, the third largest unsupported dome in the world, towering above us. Descending back to the ground floor through the narrow staircase, the basilica felt just as awe-inspiring as it did from above. So today we are visiting Mosta Rotunda, which is almost 200-year-old basilica, and one fascinating aspect of Mosta Rotunda is its impressive dome, which is one of the largest unsupported domes in the world. Despite being born during World War II, the dome somehow remained intact, earning the nickname the Miracle of Mosta, and the entrance to this place cost €5 and is definitely worth visiting. The interior decoration adds to the church's splendor. The walls are adorned with intricate religious paintings and frescoes that depict scenes from the life of Christ and various saints, drawing your eyes to every corner of this sacred space. The stunning details and vivid colors make it hard not to stop and admire every brushstroke. The space is filled with historical statues of Jesus, including a striking depiction of him carrying the cross, evoking powerful emotions. The statue of Jesus on the cross with Mary by his side is particularly moving, a statement to faith and devotion. At the center of the basilica hangs a beautiful chandelier, delicately crafted and adding a touch of elegance to the already impressive architecture. But while admiring the rotunda's beauty, it's impossible not to reflect on its miraculous surviving during World War II. In 1942, a German bomb pierced through the dome but did not explode, sparing the lives of hundreds inside the building, and this event is known as Miracle of Mosta. Next, we explored the dedicated room showcasing religious paintings. Each piece is more captivating than the last one. Following this, a narrow corridor led us to the chapel area, which plays a central role during a mass. Along the walls, you will spot statues of angels like Ariel and Gabriel, silently watching over the space. The more you look around, the more the building majesty reveals itself. After truly enjoying our time inside the Rotunda, it was time to step back into history by visiting the World War II shelter. which is included into the ticket price. The entrance is narrow and claustrophobic, but that's what makes it more authentic. Inside, the shelter offers a sobering glimpse into the past, with displays of tools, household items, and handmade crafts that the locals used while hiding during air raids. There is even a small room with a bed showing how people lived during those tense moments of the war. And walking through the dimly lit passageways gives you chills as you imagine the struggles of those who sought refuge in here. And bear in mind that if you plan to drive here, then parking can be quite challenging, as it took us good 15 minutes to find free parking space around this area on a quiet day. After exploring the impressive Mosta Rotunda, we made our way to Mdina, a short 6-kilometer drive away. Known as the Silent City, Andina greets you with its iconic Andina gate, a stunning stone arch that might look familiar to fans of Game of Thrones. This very gate was featured in the first season of series, serving as the entrance to King's Landing. As we stepped inside, it felt like walking onto a film set. The narrow, winding streets with golden limestone walls immediately transport you to another era. For fans of Game of Thrones, the city is full of familiar spots that spark excitement, but Mdina is so much more than filmic location. This ancient city is a masterpiece in itself, with stunning architecture at every turn, charming alleyways, and breathtaking views of the Maltese countryside. Beyond its cinematic fame, Mdina holds centuries of history between its fortified walls, and we decided to dive into that history by visiting the Andina Cathedral Museum, which costs €10 per person, and it includes access to both the museum and the stunning St. Paul's Cathedral. The museum itself is a treasure trove of artifacts, showcasing centuries of artistry and craftsmanship. Among its highlights are religious statues, silver and gold artifacts dating back centuries, and a massive bell from the 1370 that was tolled across the city. One of the museum's most intriguing features is its underground vaults, which were used to store religious relics and protect treasures during times of war. Today, the vaults hold an array of ancient documents, intricate carvings, and more relics that give visitors a glimpse into Malta's rich history. On the second floor, the museum unveils even more fascinating exhibits, including paintings of renowned artists, royal clothing, and ornately decorated holy book from 1573. The collection of religious objects and artifacts on display here is truly outstanding, offering a window into Malta's religious and royal heritage. After exploring the museum, it was time to visit St. Paul's Metropolitan Cathedral, a masterpiece of Baroque architecture. This cathedral is steeped in history and was built on the site where, according to tradition, St. Paul met the Roman governor after being shipwrecked in Malta. The interior is nothing short of breathtaking. The vivid frescoes covering the walls and the ceiling depicting scenes from the life of St. Paul, while the gold accents and carved woodwork add to the opulence of the space. Standing beneath the soaring dome, you can't help but feel a sense of the awe and the artistry and devotion that went into creating this sacred space. With the clock ticking close to 4 p.m., we rushed to visit the nearby Carmelite Priory, just a 2-minute walk from the cathedral. This hidden gem is an active monastery and offers a tranquil escape. Inside, the decor is simple yet elegant, with stunning frescoes adoring the ceilings and peaceful courtyard that feels like a step into another world. The priory also features a collection of religious paintings and artifacts, each telling a story of Malta's deep-rooted spiritual traditions. After our busy sightseeing, we took some time to enjoy the charm of Mdina. This city, once home to Malta's nobility, feels like a living museum, and it's definitely a must-see for anyone visiting Malta. Next day, we started early by visiting Palazzo Parisio, which is located in Naxar and it's a stunning 18th century palace often called a miniature of Versailles. Built in 1733, it features lavish interiors with frescoes, gilded mirrors, crystal chandeliers and impressive ballroom. The walled gardens are standout feature, offering a manicured lawns, colorful flower beds, romantic orangeries and elegant fountains. It's the perfect spot for a peaceful stroll or to enjoy a drink at the outdoor cafe. The palace also includes a private chapel and frequently hosts a cultural events. The entry costs around 15 to 18 euros and this is ideal destination for those who love history, art and serene gardens. We only visited the parts that were free of charge and moved on to southern part of Malta. Marsaxlokk, one of the most picturesque spots in Malta and is an absolutely must-visit destination. Marsaxlokk is a cozy fishing village located on the southeastern coast of Malta, best known for its colorful traditional boats that dot the serene bay. These boats, painted in vibrant shades of blue, yellow and red, often feature the Eye of Osiris, believed to protect the fishermen at sea. As you stroll along the waterfront promenade, you will find plenty of shops selling handcrafted souvenirs, local delicacies and traditional Maltese lace. The restaurants lining the coastline are a food lover's paradise, offering some of the freshest seafood you will ever taste. Dining here with the view of the bay is an experience not to be missed. After spending some time soaking in the charm of Marsaxlokk, we drove about 15 minutes to explore one of Malta's most breathtaking natural wonders, the Blue Grotto. This iconic spot is a must-visit for anyone traveling to Malta. The Blue Grotto is a series of sea caves, with the largest and most impressive being the main grotto. Reaching the grotto offers its own challenges. Parking, which can be quite tricky. This area is quite popular and the only space we managed to find was amusingly a bus stop. It was not ideal, but it worked. Even though this is no-fly zone, which means no drones are allowed, standing at the viewing platform at the top of the cliffs, you can truly appreciate the scale of the massive cave and the unique rock formations carved by centuries of wind and water. After stopping at the Blue Grotto, we drove about 20 minutes north to visit St. Paul's Catacombs, one of Malta's most intriguing historical sites. Located in Rabat, these ancient underground burial chambers are a fascinating window into Malta's early Christian and Roman past. For just 4 euros per person, the ticket grants access to a maze of interconnected tunnels and chambers. These catacombs are a sprawling underground network with many passages leading to burial niches and larger communal tombs. Some of the chambers even featured ancient carvings and decorations, offering a glimpse into the ritual and traditions of the time. It's an eerie but captivating experience, perfect for history lovers or anyone curious about Malta's rich heritage. The site is well lit and easy to navigate, making it accessible for most visitors, though some of the tighter spaces might not be ideal for those uncomfortable in confined areas. After that, right next door, we explored the Saint Agata's Catacombs, another fascinating site that takes the experience to a whole another level. This one has a more personal touch, as guided tours are conducted at specific times, so it is important to arrive on schedule. The ticket costs 5 euros per person, and before entering the catacombs, you can explore a small but rich private museum showcasing artifacts, religious objects and paintings. Sadly, no photography or videos are allowed inside. And with that, our Malta series comes to an end, as the catacombs in Rabat mark the final stop in our journey before heading back home. So today is our last day here in Malta, where we spent 7 days, and I want to share my thoughts on whether Malta is worth a visit in 2024. After spending a week here exploring this small but beautiful country, I can definitely say yes, it is. Malta is full of history, having incredible historical sites like Mdina, Valletta and countless other hidden gems, from stunning churches to majestic cathedrals and fascinating museum. There is something fascinating to captivate every history enthusiast. But that's not all. If you are looking for nightlife excitement, Malta has you covered as well. Paceville is a place for you that is full of nightclubs, cozy pubs, trendy bars, ensuring your nights are full of fun. And let's talk about those views, because Malta's landscape is nothing short of breathtaking. From dramatic cliffs to mysterious caves and rock formations, every corner of this island offers a postcard-worthy panorama just waiting to be captured. Or maybe you're here for some some well-deserved holiday away from daily busy life. Malta has pristine beaches with crystal clear water, golden sun that creates the perfect backdrop for peace and relaxation. So whether you are a history enthusiast, party animal, or nature lover, or simply seeking relaxation, then Malta has it all. Trust me, you won't be disappointed. So it's time to say goodbye from Malta, and I hope this video will help you plan your visit to Malta. And if it did, then please give us a like, and if you have any questions, then leave them down in the comment section below. And we'll see you at the next trip, so bye for now.